Hey guys, it's Jamal. I was just recording my vlog for therapy today. So today was a pretty good day. We did drum lessons, we just relaxed, we unwound. We got to process a little more about what's going on and all that. So that was nice. Um, we got to like just chill and relax and stuff. So I'm all cool with that. Um, it was a rough weekend. Not because it was a bad weekend, because it wasn't. It was a great weekend, as you guys heard from Elliot's vlog. We had an awesome time at Ez's birthday party. That was fantastic. Yesterday we went to a picnic. We had a great time. There were a lot of friends there. It was a small picnic, maybe like 8-10 people, but friends we normally don't get to see outside of ska, which was nice to sort of get to know them on a personal level. Away from ska and away from, sort of that field of view that you see them in, and actually get to know them as people. So that was really cool. That was a lot of fun. We had way too much chicken at our picnic. Like everyone was like, I'm bringing chicken. And for some reason, we all checked in with each other to see what everyone was bringing so that we didn't like triple cover dishes or whatever. And that's exactly what happened. We had so much chicken that someone went home with their chicken. So they got dinner for the week. But it's been a rough weekend because Friday was Anne had a biopsy for her pancreas on Friday with an endoscopy, and they found out that Anne's pancreas is not cancerous yet, but it's precancerous. So it's her bioduct from her pancreas that is enlarged, and it's at 8 millimeters. At 9 millimeters, they say that you definitely have cancer. So she's right on the line of whether or not she has cancer, whether or not it's, gonna go from there type of thing. Since we caught it by pure dumb luck, it was a pure fluke that we caught it. She went in for other tests, and they happened to catch that there was something off with this pancreas, and so they were like, okay, we're going to do an endoscopy and, see what's down there, what's going on. And the lady who did it said, I could have done a biopsy, but there was nothing there to biopsy other than this extra enlarged duct, which tells me that we caught it just in the nick of time before anything started to happen. We caught it. Now she's going to have surgery to remove her pancreas, which, from all the research and stuff she said she was doing, like, it's a very, it's got a full life expectancy. Yeah, you're giving yourself insulin, but she, doesn't mind that, and she's already used to giving herself shots. She's a diabetic, so that's not a big deal for her. And she also will have to take enzyme pills, every time she eats. So I think that, given our options, if it were to say, for instance, be between this and leaving it in for a little while and watching it go cancerous, we're definitely going to pick this. Obviously, this is the way better option, because once you get pancreatic cancer, it's basically a death sentence. There is very, very, very low survivability odds for that, and we don't want that. So we're also still worried about some lesions in her lungs. It looks to be predominantly in her left lung. The concern isn't the size, because right now, the last time they looked at them, now this was a few months ago, they were, hold on one second. Wait for this car. Okay. So they were 2 or 3 millimeters across, but and there weren't many, but they were scattered, which was the concern. Not only were they scattered, but where they were scattered. They were scattered in the lower part of the lungs. So, obviously they're going to probably want to recheck that, and make sure that's okay, given the deal with her pancreas and stuff. But we're all still very, very much processing this in our system. So for me, Jamal, I'm just angry at the situation. Like, this is Anne's retirement, you know, like she's supposed to be able to sit back and enjoy her life and relax and, you know, unwind and maybe occasionally have to deal with a medical crisis, but not like this kind of shit, you know, like she's supposed to be able to have a good time. Sorry about the barking dogs, but yeah. So anyway, that's kind of where we are. I know like Nick is still very much processing. He understands that Anne is sick. He understands that it's a rough situation. He understands that it could be worse, but it is not good. Nico is very freaked out. He's very scared. He doesn't want his Anne to die. He doesn't want his Anne to have to go through, you know, anything major like that. Nico is 7, so he struggles a lot with that. I should say he's 7 on a good day. I think like Elliot is just sort of like, okay, this is our plan of attack. We're going to have surgery. We're going to remove the pancreas. We're going to check the lungs, and everything will be okay. Like that's kind of where he's at. Like, you know, with it, you know, he's sort of stuck on the medical aspects of it right now, and sort of stuck on, you know, we're going to get through X, and then once we get through X step, we're going to go to Y, and then like that's how it's going to be. And I don't think he's really quite focusing on his feelings yet. I know he's had a couple breakthroughs with his feelings regarding it, which is awesome. I'll let him tell those for his side of the thing. But it's made for a rough processing weekend, if you will, for all of us. You know, and somewhat including Anne as well, you know, for her to go through all that. But so that's where that is. All right, thanks for watching, and we will keep you updated. We're waiting on a call from the surgeon, so we don't know when she's gonna have surgery, but we are waiting on that call. We haven't heard anything today. Obviously we weren't gonna hear anything over the weekend, you know, because we did this test on Friday, so we haven't heard anything today, and we were told that if we don't hear anything until, you know, tomorrow, don't be surprised. But if we don't hear anything tomorrow, then to go ahead and bug them. So I'm gonna be all over Anne, because Anne tends to let stuff ride a little bit with her health. So I promise you, like, our system's gonna be all over Anne. Like, hey, did you get that call? Hey, where's that call? So, all right. Thanks, guys. Hope you have a good day.